Strings might be something that if you don't know what it is, you might be a bit frightened by it, but it's really simple, trust me. To create a string, you first have to create a stat or a variable. We're gonna call our variable string, but it doesn't need to be called string. It can be called anything. And there we go, we have it. We can't see it because it doesn't have a value yet, but we just have to give it a value. So if we enter this NPC and add a change variable action, we then have to set the variable to string, but obviously if you chose a different name, you set it to that name. String and enter. Then on operation, we need to set it to set. Otherwise, it won't work. And then on value, we can just write whatever. I can write hello. There we go. And now it's done. Now when I right click it, it should add a hello. Yeah. And if we wanted to say something else, we can, like skibidi. There we go. And we right click it again. And there we go. It says skibidi. There is a character limit of 32, as you can see in chat. So you have to make sure that you don't exceed that limit. Another thing that could be important to note is that if you want numbers to be made into a string, you have to add these quotation marks because otherwise it won't work. The reason it won't work is because when you write this random text in a value for the stat, it automatically turns it into a string because it recognizes that this is just text. And obviously, letters and numbers aren't the same thing. But when you try to write numbers, it has no way of knowing if you wanted to just be regular numbers or if you wanted to make a string. That's pretty much everything there is to strings. As you can see, it's not really that complicated, but it can be really useful to know. And yeah, bye bye.